Film rooms are the forum where strategies are discussed and victories are born. Each person there has a voice and a chance to step forward with what they believe is the key to this week's game.
Ready? 70 Timberwolf. Let's go. Here we go. Shot. Ready. 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 Let's go. Ready. Here we go. Here we go. Come on. Come on. Down. Go. Let's go now. Let's go. Shut up. Ready. Set. Ready, ready. Ready, ready. Shot. Ready, ready. Here we go. Shot. Ready. Cougar 19.
Louisville's of Kentucky just to our right. We welcome you into Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Cincinnati Bengals.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
On the other side, Bengals head coach Zach Taylor. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports.
They juked him and able to get this out to the 25. Here are the Bengals on offense, and here is Joe Burrow ready to lead them at quarterback.
And what a first half of the season he's had, leading the NFL in passing yards to this point. He's been a tough man to slow down. So this defense certainly has its work cut out for him.
Quickly to the air is Burrow. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. Now Burrow. Over the middle, complete. It's Shaw.
We got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
11 mighty.
They'll run for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And they'll send the tight end in motion left.
First down, and they go with Swift again.
No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow. He finds his man, complete. That's Shaw. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. Now it's Burrow.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 30.
Here we go.
And the tight end goes in motion left. Burrow will throw.
Got a man open. It's Chase.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 18.
To the air again, Burrow. It's a loss of 10 yards on the play. And it'll be a 2nd and long.
Tackled back at the 28-yard line.
Let's get set.
Now it's Burrow. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw.
11.
He'll look to throw.
He will find his man Chase complete.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Burrow looking to pass. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
DeAndre Swift,
his 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Bengals will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Browns nothing.
The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense.
They're led out by the son of the Hall of Famer. Out of Colorado, it's Shedeur Sanders.
And there's a lot of good to watch in the game last week. He threw 4 touchdown passes. A little bit of concern throwing the 2 interceptions.
Yeah, and the 2 pick.
Yeah, you want the ratio really to be closer to 3-1 as opposed to the 2-1 that he had. But it is something to build on. They did get the win, didn't they?
Yep. He's taken down at the 30.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 10 carries, 62 yards.
Oh, it's a very nice winning streak that they're on, and they've really seen this offense come into its own as a unit. And one of the keys is that the ground game has been established, and it's keeping the defense honest near the line of scrimmage. Sometimes that leads to huge games for him. Other times, he plays a complementary role to someone else. But however it's getting done, they're winning week after week.
And the Browns first down.
Off the bootleg, here's Sanders.
Over the middle, it's Thomas. It'll be a gain of 5. And that will bring up second down.
The handoff to Ford up the middle. And only a couple for him there as the tackle is made at the 42. You talk about this Bengals defense.
Against the pass, just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
And the easy thought process is that stopping the run is the least of their problems because they're facing the #1 passing team in the NFL. But if they don't stop the run as well, then that just opens up the passing game even more. They've got to do both.
First down.
This is Ford. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11.
Sanders.
At their 48-yard line.
And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
The Bengals offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And he's an early front runner for MVP in the NFL here in the first half of the season. As you can see, he's a league leader in passing yards at this stage of the game.
But prior to that, he had hit his first 6 passes to start the game, so on a nice little run to begin.
It feels like this offense has carried its dress rehearsal into the game. You know, because you do practice it, you do go through it, and in this case, it is clicking exactly like they drew it up.
And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
11.
Here's Higgins out on the right side. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll make it 2nd down.
11.
Second and 3 at the 39-yard line.
They'll send the tight end in motion left.
Wide 80.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. Now a short one to Gesicki. He stiff arms him. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 30-yard line.
Here we go. 11.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow.
Open man is Chase, complete. And he's down into the red zone at the 15 after a gain of 15. 1st and 10.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
11 Thomas.
Burrow on play action. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Mike Gesicki, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Bengals go up by 2 touchdowns. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards, and boy, did he come through, bowling his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Browns.
Let's go now.
Again, they turn to Ford. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
To throw is Sanders. And he rifles one incomplete. The Browns on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. A pass complete to Odunze. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 34-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Browns 1st down.
On the ground, this is Quinshawn Judkins. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Now Sanders.
At the 33-yard line.
Finds Johnston. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. So 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive, and now they face a 3rd and 3 here. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
On 1st down, here's Judkins. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
To throw now, here's Sanders. That's to the tight end, Helm. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. 2 minutes to play, 1st half. It's 14-0.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. They'll indeed go for it. It's Sanders. He'll try to do it himself. Well, certainly not how they drew it up. A 4th down gamble turns into a 4th down scramble, but all is well. 1st down. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. It's the fullback with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Browns are back within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7.
Browns 7.
That drive a long one, spanning 15 plays. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
2nd and 5. They'll set up a throw. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
9 yards. And the Bengals first down.
Looking to throw. That is incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
On 1, ready? Here we go.
Here's Burrow. Looking deep here for Chase. And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on. Now a 2nd and 10. Throwing again, it's Burrow. Now a short one to Gesicki. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Here we go.
Now Burrow. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. And that is very well done there, as this will be marked out of bounds at the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. And all the way to the 25 before he's hit and dropped. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Our tour around the NFL starts now. We begin at MetLife Stadium. The New York Football Giants at home to take on Tampa Bay. And this is Tyrone Tracy. He gets a seal here and a seal here, and up the alley he goes. The Giants improve their mark to 7-0 as they get the win. Next, it's the Windy City. We'll check in on the Bears as they host the Denver Broncos. And it's Tutu Atwell. He's going to bring this one in, and away he goes. This will be a 70-yard touchdown catch. The Broncos walk it off. They win in overtime. Lastly, let's get down to Miami. The Dolphins hosting the New England Patriots. And this is Travion Henderson. Spots an opening, capitalizes on it, 15 yards for the touchdown. The Pats lead by a field goal at halftime. With that, a look at the rest of the action going on. Remember, bye weeks are in play, so the schedule a little lighter than it's been in weeks past. Meanwhile, in our game, a fairly even first half, all things considered. 14-7 is the halftime score as we get you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. The Browns offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And as you see on the graphic, he's right up there with the best in the league when it comes to throwing touchdowns. Currently second in the NFL at this point of the season. The Browns drive about to get started. They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Here's 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Shador. Now a deep one for Johnston. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes this all the way inside the Cincy 20. A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They run with 4. And he is going to lose yardage here. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward, and now a small step back as he loses a yard or 2.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 17-yard line.
Past the 60.
Sanders to throw. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So pass interference the call, and that does not look to be going over too well on the defensive side.
Or on their sideline, because I believe their head coach is saying right now, hey.
And he takes this one in for a Brown score.
Touchdown.
Jerome Ford with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns are an extra point away from evening this one up. So he had the nice run to get him down there, was stopped just short of the goal line, but they go right back to him, CD, and he delivers to finish the drive off.
A little extra determination there, don't you think, partner? You notice he didn't tap on his helmet and say, get me out after the run down to the end zone. He said, I almost got in. I'm going to get in on my own. I'm staying in. And he carries it across the goal line.
Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective, because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. Jamar Chase, the intended receiver. But now it'll be 3rd down. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Burrow will throw. pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
11 MT.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
On one. Ready?
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
Here we go. Sahad! Sahad!
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. He finds his man, complete. It's Shaw. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And 3rd and 8 now.
Here we go, here we go. 180.
Now it's Burrow. That escapes the sack. They'll wind up losing a full 10 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. The Bengals bring out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. Cleveland offense making their way out. They've got momentum on their side. They were once down 14-0. Now it's even at 14 as they look to put together a drive to get them the lead. Here's Sanders. Pass caught by Fannin. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. On the ground, it's Ford. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Here we go. Start. 19 Chargers, 79 Broncos.
From the shotgun, Sanders. And he is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. To say they've kept him under wraps running the football, that's an understatement. He's been completely neutralized.
Yeah, they've essentially taken him out of the game, haven't they? And you know all the teams say, we're not going to let him beat us. No, that's exactly what's happened here. They've lived up to that.
Throwing, Sanders. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
He'll get this into the hands of Adunze. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
A gain of 15
Let's go now.
brings up 4th down.
County Lions.
They'll go. Here's Sanders. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Cincinnati. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. So the drive stays alive after the 4th down conversion. 1st and 10 inside the 30. Sanders. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11.
Ready.
Up the middle they go. It's Ford.
And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. The Browns on third down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Rome Odunze, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Browns have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. The try here for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it's capped off by the Browns touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Bengals offense and Joe Burrow getting set for this next drive. And he's been a tough guy to contain this year, and his numbers reflect that, as you can see right here. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Well, the pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. And they need their best drive of the game right here. From the 32-yard line now, here's a 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the 32-yard line.
Swift going to try up the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Here's 3rd and 6.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 49-yard line. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. Well, linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Burrow looking to pass. He finds his man complete. That's Shaw.
And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They run out of the gun with Swift. And he'll take this down to the 33.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
11.
Now 2nd and 5.
Here we go. 11, Thomas.
4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up. A 3rd down.
But if you're going to have a relay race, you're probably going to pick your backs and receivers to run it, but don't underestimate the conditioning of the offensive line. They're out there just dictating things, staying on the field, and keeping a long drive going.
That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now a short one to Gesicki. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. Looking to put a drive together.
A first carry for Rachaad White. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all. 2nd down and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
They go play action now. Sanders. It's reeled in downfield by Johnston. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
And the Browns first down.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 43. A give. Here's Judkins. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Once again, Judkins. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. From the 22 now, here's the 2nd and 8. To throw is Sanders. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. And a stoppage here, a timeout before this 3rd down play takes place. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Ready?
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. Ford is into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
Extra point forthcoming. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Burrow. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. They'll come up now on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
To throw, Burrow. Now he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Yards on the play. And the Bengals first down.
11
Now Burrow.
11
Here's Higgins out on the right side.
Hey, we got to keep
Here's a 2nd and 5.
T. Higgins. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd.
Throwing, Burrow. He shakes him off. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Burrow. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Well, there's still hope, but it's dwindling fast. No timeouts left. They need 2 scores still. 1st and 10 here. And he'll get this into the hands of Swift once again.
We're good.
Now 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. At the 20.
Here's Burrow. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Browns are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, the field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. And with the defense out of timeouts, powerless to stop the clock, this should just be a couple of kneel downs.
70.
The Browns in victory formation now as they take the knee.
Let's go.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So for the Browns, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Bengals, they dipped to 2-5 now with the loss. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel to Denver to take on the Broncos. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Well, if there's a city that knows the proper way to smash a guitar, it is the city of rock and roll. And in the footsteps of rock legends of the past, another one has been shattered to pieces before kickoff here at Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Baltimore Ravens and the Cleveland Browns. On the Ravens sideline, a look at their head coach. His guys not quite sure what type of team they're going to be this season after a 3-3 start. Along the opposite sideline, that's the head coach of the Browns. His guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home. So happy you could join us today. I'm Kate Scott with Brock Heward. It is time for some football. And off we go from Cleveland. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Lamar off the play fake. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
Incomplete. It's now third down and 9 yards.
Air it out on third. Complete to Henry on the check down. And he's going to wind up out of bounds on third down, so they're going to be forced to punt this away now. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. Surprisingly had to punt 5 times in last week's win, and he sends this away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. So here are the Browns now, headed out for their first drive. They're led out by the Colorado and Jackson State products. It's Shedeur Sanders.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team-first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. To the air on first down, Sanders. Completed over the middle. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Working out of the gun, Sanders. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this down to the 36. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
That's good for a Browns first down.
A give up the middle to Ford. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. That's complete to Johnston, outright. And he's out of bounds. A beautiful play to get that first down, but this could be coming back. We got to check this flag. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
Let's go.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Short pass brought in. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26. On first down, here's Sanders. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. So things not looking good after that sack. 15 to go here on 2nd down. Sanders going to look to throw. It's taken in by Roma Dunze. And that will not be enough for a first down. All right, they need 7 here on 3rd down on what is the 9th play of this drive. Throw right side, caught by Fannin. And they are on him, short of that first down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up 4th down. All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. Has his man caught by Odunze. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Browns.
Here we go. Ready, ready.
Sanders sending the pass. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So after the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and goal. Throwing again here, Sanders. Setting up the screen.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there. You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. And he will have them a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns have a great first drive and get the game's first points. It's a Roll the Dudes, a touchdown. Once it became goal-to-goal, Brock, that field goal team just didn't feel like they were ever going to see the field. This team was committed to making a statement on the opening series, even if it meant leaving the offense out there on 4th and goal.
Yeah, I think that's really well said, Kate, for a couple of reasons. Number one, you do get a chance to finish, right? So you do all this work to get there, you want to finish it. You also know if you don't get it, you set your opponent up with some really bad field position. I love that decision.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. This return starts at the 5. He's brought down just inside the 25. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson ready to go again on offense. And he's been more than just his work as a passer this season. Look at this. He's gotten the job done on the ground as well. 2nd among NFL quarterbacks in rushing yards. Shotgun handoff for Patterson. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
This is Henry on 2nd. They'll cobble together a yard there. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Lamar now from the gun. It's complete. Play made by Bateman. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. The Browns on top early. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They've got a first to begin the frame. Now Jackson off the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
It's 2nd down.
Jackson to throw it. Got to his wideout. It's a screen. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. Penalty yardage marked off. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Dump off caught by his back. He gets it forward a little to his 46. And it's Carson Swessinger who got over there for the stop.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, when one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion or at a premium in this league.
And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
First down. A gain of 11 on
Motioning the tight end now. First down, here's Lamar. It's taken in by LaJohntay Wester. Quick rally to the catch by the defense, stopping the game at the 33. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Lamar throwing again. Pass into the hands of Devontae Walker. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 26-yard line.
Jackson's going to throw again. Walker hauls it in. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Lamar on the sneak. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up. Inside of field goal range, but the kicker ain't moving. They're going for this. Lamar off the play fake. He's got it to his running back. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens start to fight back with their first points of this game. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Young on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Browns send to roam forward, ready to begin another drive. And he's been a frequent visitor to the end zone over the first couple of months of this season. Right now actually leading the league in rushing touchdowns. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
On the screen, this is White. And this one does not go far. Ravens crowding the passing lanes. They go into the dime for 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Sanders. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. Sanders going to throw here on 1st. Hits him on the out route. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Throwing the out route complete. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. To the air on 1st down. Sanders. Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. But the Browns got this one back, so they will luckily hang on to possession. Now that play went for negative yards anyway, so no need for them to accept that penalty. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Dragon 60.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. That's to Odunze again. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
It's a gain of 19. It brings up 3rd down.
Sanders going to look to throw. It's caught. Fannin has it. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. The early returns on the stat sheet have been good so far, partner. He's off to the exact kind of start they were hoping he'd have.
Yeah, you can just feel the rhythm, the timing, the tempo, and that ball is zipping.
It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns get some late points and the lead. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. Coach John Harbaugh sending his Ravens offense back to the field. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. After the sack could really use a big play here on second down. It's 2nd and 15. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Stepping up, and he's going to run. And he'll get it up to the 27. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. 3rd down. They need 7.
That's a gain of 9. Brings up 3rd and 7.
To the air on 3rd and long. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. His work begins at the 31. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Cleveland offense back out and getting set for the drive. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Now Sanders. Hits him on the in route. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Browns 1st down.
That's good for a Browns first down.
Back to throw. Here's Sanders. Still has some space inside the 35. And give him the 1st down on that run, partner, as Sanders slides to a stop.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
With the tempo, some hurry-up offense.
Browns first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Sanders. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Junior, incomplete. Nate Wiggins on the coverage.
19, ready.
Throwing again here, Sanders. Finds him on the crossing route. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Before the snap on 3rd and 2, they call time.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Throw right side, caught by Fannin. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns will add to their lead at the end of the half. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense final little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to throw it.
The 30-yard line.
Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. One final shot before the half. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. We are into week 8, and we're starting to get a sense as to who are the haves and who are the have-nots. Let's get into it. Our look around the NFL starts now. In the Pacific Northwest, the Seahawks at home to take on the Saints. And it's the Seahawks quarterback. He connects. It's a 16-yard touchdown. The Seahawks get back to 500. They move to 4-4 with this victory. Got another one to get to right now. How about Gang Green? The Jets, they're playing host to the Las Vegas Raiders. Oh, and it's Ashton Genty. He'll take this one in for the score. He's found the end zone twice in the first half. This one's at halftime, and it's the Raiders have the lead in a game where both teams come in on losing streaks, so someone's got to get out of here with a victory. Lastly, let's get down to Miami, the Dolphins taking on the Buffalo Bills. And this is Jalen Wright. He's looking for an opening, gonna find it, a 17-yard touchdown on the ground. The Dolphins lead it by a point at halftime. And time now for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the NFL. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Young on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Browns send Jerome Ford ready to begin another drive. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense to utilize week in and week out. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. He'll start on the ground. It's Ford. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Completed over the middle. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. On target to Helm. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. He gets 6 on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
19 Tigers, 19 Tigers.
Play action, Sanders. Looking to sideline, that's Odunze. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. This is the type of performance a former quarterback. Well, John Harbaugh's challenged plenty of calls in his career, and he's got the red flag out once again. We're all watching that sideline here, seeing where those feet came down.
And no matter what they rule here, Kate, that was an outstanding effort just to make the catch.
Yeah.
Now we got to look and see, did he get both feet in with possession?
Well, that didn't break out how they thought it would, and they're going to lose the first of their 3 timeouts for their trouble. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
He's going to throw it again. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Design bootleg here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up. Third down run from Junkins. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal. Another one for Junkins. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Ready.
Here's second and goal from the 6.
Let's go now. Warriors 70. Ready.
Working out of the gun. Sanders. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Romadunze touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Coach John Harbaugh sending his Ravens offense back to the field. They're down 21 now after that last score, and in need of a comeback as we work through this game. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
14.
Give to Patterson out of the shotgun. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Brought down back at the 21-yard line.
Lamar now from the gun. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. Well, no doubt they envisioned that. As the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
And it's brought in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns parlay the interception into points. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
That one splits the uprights, and the Browns continue piling on to this lead. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Starting from the 5. He dodged the tackle. Shoots another one. Races past midfield. Touchdown on an incredible return. All right, Brock, let's see if this is able to provide a little spark, because their offense just hasn't been able to consistently provide their own so far this game.
Yeah, a little spark, a little charge, a little juice, a little bit of energy. He wouldn't be denied trying to do what he can to jolt this team.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Young on the return. He lost the football. And they dodge a turnover there on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Cleveland's offense all set to take over. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Ready.
Forward, straight ahead. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. So we have to pause here. Team officials saw what we did, an injured Brown, and they're tending to him now. Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Short pass brought in. Escapes the defender. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. They get 22 out of that play. And that's a Browns first down.
And the Browns first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now Ford. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
That's another.
Here we go. Here we go.
First down.
Staying on the ground with Ford. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on first down. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up
The throw now is Sanders. There's that man again, Adunze. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's a Browns first down.
Browns first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he brings this one back. Touchdown, Baltimore, off the pick 6. Went to the old well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future. They had somebody there waiting for it that time.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens get it back to a 14-point game. He fields it from the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. The Browns getting their offense out there. This winning streak has been impressive for him. 6 games now, and they lead so far here. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Another one for 4. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's the Browns with possession and a fairly comfortable lead as we look ahead to the 4th quarter. Third and 6 for them to figure out now.
Ready.
They'll air it out on 3rd. It's caught. Fannin has it. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Let's go.
This is Ford on the handoff. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
7, 19, Charger, 19, go.
To the ground with Ford. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
And the Browns first down.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Sanders back to throw. That one is complete to Fannin. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on a big play down to the 19. So 20 yards on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
First down. 1st and 10.
They'll go play action for Sanders. And he's going to score a touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game.
21.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Brings in the kick at the 9. Jukes away from one. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Coach John Harbaugh sending his Ravens offense back to the field. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
First down, here's Lamar. That's incomplete left side. Looking for his wide receiver there. So second down coming up.
Incomplete. He was defended by Martin Emerson.
Throwing again is Lamar. Hits him on the in route. And he's tackled for a short gain.
A gain of 1 brings up third down and 9.
Third down, line to gain 9 yards out. Third and long for him here. Has it left side, Brock, but the throw carried him too close to that edge. They're going to say he brought it in out of bounds, and that's going to bring up fourth down. Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on fourth down. Desperation time here. Throw caught by his running back. And he won't make the marker. They rally to him in time. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line. Here's a give to Ford. And that's good for a few. It brings up third down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 6.
Here we go.
They'll throw, third and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to have it after his second interception of the season. First call here coming from the shotgun. Up the middle, here goes Patterson. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. Second and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Caught, nice gain left side. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. First down throw for Jackson. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Jonte Barron has it.
You knew it before this drive started that field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus, and those defenders, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
First and 10, here's Ford. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
Running is Ford. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
He was taken down.
Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up third and 8.
2-yard pickup makes it third and 8.
Throw here, third down. Throw right side, caught by Thomas. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's a Browns first down. They're going play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Finds the football outside. And this one only manages the yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be third down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it third and 8.
Third and long. They're going to throw. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Give to Henry, inside handoff. They make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on 1st. It's 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Looking to his fullback now. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. They've got to keep moving quick here.
A gain of 10 yards.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down. Lamar now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. Browns rolling out 6 DBs. 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Lamar throwing again. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. And goes to the hurry up here.
A 4-yard gain.
Desperation time here on 4th. Flushed out of the pocket. That's the line, he's going to run for it. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
And the Baltimore
from the red zone on 1st. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Ravens 28.
So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Even with that kick, there wasn't much chance of pulling off the comeback. And now that they've failed to recover, partner, I'd say this one officially over and done with.
They went out taking every chance they could, right? Swinging as much as possible, but you just can't have this big a deficit this late in the game. Pete Carroll likes to say, can you win a game in the 1st quarter, 2nd quarter, 3rd quarter? Nope. You win it when it matters in this league, and that's finishing in the 4th.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. They give up the middle to 4. Has the 1st down for the Browns, and that should be enough to clinch them this victory.
13 yards on the play. And the Browns 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
70 Lions.
So the Browns come away with the win. And they continue playing their best ball of the season over this recent stretch as they pick up a 6th consecutive victory. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Browns. As with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.
The regular season has reached its halfway point, and as the team looks ahead to the rest of the year, it's time to check in with players and set the goals that will drive them the rest of their season. Film rooms are the forum where strategies are discussed and victories are born. Each person there has a voice and a chance to step forward with what they believe is the key to this week's game.
At the convergence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela Rivers, we're in the football town of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania at Acrisure Stadium. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Cleveland Browns and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Please welcome your 2027 Pittsburgh Steelers.
On one sideline, look at the head coach of the Browns. His guy's one of the top contenders in the conference. Just one loss through 8 games this year. On the Steelers sideline, that is head coach Mike Tomlin. His guys are ready, as they always are, to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. I'm Kate Scott here with Brock Heward. Everybody just about set. And we're off for Matt Crusher. Has this at the 6. Team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. And it'll be their second-year quarterback who's bringing them out.
2 numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And of course, he cares less about those 2 numbers. He's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go, set, cut.
Back to throw. He gets it to Juwan Johnson. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Come on, ready?
They're going play action. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
Here we go, ready.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. It's caught right side by Johnson. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. On to punt on 4th down, it's Bradley Pinion. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. Begins his return at the 16. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. So here come the Browns on offense, ready for their opening drive. They're led out by the Colorado and Jackson State products. It's Shedeur Sanders.
People who get stuck on the last name or draft day fall will lose sight of the QB that this guy can be in the NFL. Confidence is a funny thing, especially from the outside, to judge what it may look like, what it may sound like, but I know this. You've got to have it to play in this league.
We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, here's Sanders. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
It's a gain of 8. And the Browns, 1st down.
19 right.
8-yard pickup.
Back now, pressure coming. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
It is tough to play a clean game in this league. Caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Finds a man right side. And that short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short.
On for the field goal. A 53-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Young on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Onto the field comes the Browns offense for the second time. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. They threw the interception on their opening drive, Brock, but that's right from their memory as they head back out now.
Yeah, it's got to be, right? When you throw that pick early, you've got to flush it. The defense helped with that, holding that offense on the other side to just a field goal and giving this offense now some hope as they take the field again.
Second down, run by 4. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'd really break the backs of a defense.
And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. Going just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Look at the quarterback's eyes. He's looking. He's trying to find a lane of some kind, but there was nowhere to go. And he was lucky to get back to the line before that defense closed in.
That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll go play action for Sanders. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
He was covered by Patrick Reed.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throw right side, caught by Fanning. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be 4th down. So the field goal team stays sidelined. They're going to go for this.
Let's go.
Sanders going to throw on 4th. Has his man caught by Odunze. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
Ready up.
Ready to go with the second quarter. And it's the Browns with it inside the red zone.
Let's go.
Here's Ford. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. It's 2nd and goal.
A gain of 3. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Back to throw. Here's Sanders.
Steelers 7-yard line.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns take a second quarter lead. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Point after converted from Cartier. And the Browns take a 4-point lead.
7. Steelers 3.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Mike Tomlin sending his Steelers out there for another drive. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
They send a receiver in motion right. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Here's Johnson again. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Yellow.
On the ground again with Johnson. Shoves him off. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First and 10.
This time it's a passing play. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kyle Tucker makes the play. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he's into the end zone. Cleveland with a pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Return starts at the 3. Escapes the defender. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So we have to pause here. Team officials saw what we did, an injured Brown, and they're tending to him now.
Smith, red.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Back to the air following that pick 6. It's a screen play to Warren. And he'll work this one up to the 28. That was Denzel Ward who brought that play to an end. 2nd down now. They need 7.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Warren. He got mighty close, didn't he? But they marked him just short of the 1st. He's at the 34. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Gain of 6 brings up 3rd and
He's going to keep this one. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up. Bradley Pinion on down to punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. The Browns and quarterback Shedeur Sanders ready to get back to work. And as he continues lighting up the stat sheets this season, we can see he's still chasing one man for the NFL lead in passing yardage.
Let's go.
To the air on 1st down. Sanders has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Now there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
It's his running back. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
This one misses the tight end. And now they face 2nd down.
He was covered by Patrick Lee.
Going again here, Sanders. He finds Odunze running the slant. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. It's Sanders out of the pistol. Completes. This is Fannin. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. To throw now is Sanders. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. They'll work against the blitz. Throw left side, finds Fannin. And this one does not go far. It'll be 3rd down and 8 on the other side of this 2-minute warning. More from Acrisure Stadium in just a moment. Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. Got his man. Thomas has it. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line.
Ready?
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Come on.
Still sticking with the passing game. Completes another one to Thomas. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
A gain of 29 more yards. And the Browns 1st down.
Let's go.
First and goal. Cleveland.
They give up the middle to Ford. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. Ball at the 2 here for second and goal.
Brings up
Here we go.
second and goal.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. To the end zone, but incomplete. That play is going to force third and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone, and defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals,
Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns boat racing them to the halftime locker room.
Touchdown.
It's a roll the dudes, a touchdown.
Carney on for the extra point.
Cardi with the extra point. And the Browns push their lead to 18.
21. Steelers 3.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. This return starts at the 5. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Mike Tomlin sending his Steelers out there for another drive. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break.
Check White.
All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10.
Set. Ready. Smith ready.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offense to the line fast.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and
Takes the second down snap.
the 29-yard line.
Completes a DK Metcalf. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45.
And the Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 40.
First and 10, looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
It's now
Ready.
second and 10.
They are throwing it again. They find Johnson out of the backfield. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Complete to number 20. It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and
From the gun on third down. Thrown all the way to the end zone here. And he has the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers chop some of the lead off before the half.
that's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
Austin Seibert on to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers make it an 11-point ball game.
21. Steelers 10.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion.
Set to kick off.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. The Browns and Brian Thomas Jr. ready for another drive on offense. And unless the coverage adjusts to slow him down, Brock, he's going to be busy and a productive target for them throughout the rest of this contest. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's good for a Browns first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First down from the 42.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. And he's tackled for a short gain. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Second down now, 7 to go.
Brings up second and
Looking to throw.
at the 45-yard line.
And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Trying to get it to Harold Fanning Jr. with that one. And that takes them to third down. Back to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott
Our tour
Hansen.
around
Scott?
the NFL starts now. We begin at MetLife Stadium. The New York Football Giants at home to take on Carolina. And this is the Giants wideout. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Giants remain undefeated. They are now 9-0 with yet another victory. From there, why don't we go out to the space city of Houston, looking in on the Texans as they host the Baltimore Ravens. And oh, you better put a spy on this guy, Lamar Jackson. He pulls it, and now he's thinking first down. Now he's thinking touchdown. 31 yards on the scramble for the score. The Ravens get back to 500. They move to 4-4 with this victory. Lastly, let's go to Atlanta. It's the Falcons taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And this is the veteran Amari Cooper. A deep shot downfield, and he's right there to look it in, and they're not gonna get him. This will be a 70-yard touchdown catch. This one's at halftime now, and it's the Falcons with the lead at the half. A look now at the rest of the scores around the NFL as we reach the halfway point of the regular season. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Browns and quarterback Shedeur Sanders ready to get back to work. And you always got to watch him when you're down near the red zone. He is sitting second right now among all NFL quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, go!
Now start on the ground, it's 4. Jukes away from 1. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. All set now, 1st and 10. Play action, Sanders. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Sanders. Completed to his running back. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Sanders back to throw. He's got Quentin Johnson complete. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns grow the lead coming out of halftime. And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. And he's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. That one right down the middle. And the Browns push their lead to 18. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Mike Tomlin sending his Steelers out there for another drive. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Check right.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
At the 42-yard line.
Here we go, set. Hut.
Johnson up the middle. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Check White.
Pass play coming here. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6.
Here we go.
Makes
Here we go.
3rd and 4.
Throwing from the gun. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12.
Steelers.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
From the red zone now. Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long.
Brings up 2nd down.
Blue check.
He's going to throw this one. Cut near the goal line. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
6 yards. And the Steelers 1st down.
Set. Go.
1st
Ready.
and goal.
Motion man sent left.
60 red. Ready.
Johnson has the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers start the second half with some needed points. Seibert now to add the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers make it an 11-point ball game.
Steelers 17.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Browns and quarterback Shedeur Sanders ready to get back to work. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense will probably rather forget. Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Working now from the gun. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. No throw, 3rd and long. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. The Browns are lined up to punt. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. And after watching their passing attack take them the length of the field last drive, Brock, I expect we're probably going to see a heavy dose of the aerial attack again here. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. He'll put everything he's got behind it. Brought in inside the 20. It's a huge pickup on the play. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
59 on the play. That's good for a Steelers.
Shotgun handoff to Johnson. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd.
The Steelers will line up.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion.
That is a gold star effort by the defense. First and foremost, you've got to defend against the run on this short of a field. To do that and adapt in time to force an incompletion, that's a win-win.
This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. The Browns and quarterback Shedeur Sanders ready to get back to work. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Sanders going to throw here on 1st. He's going to try to drop it in, deep right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Ready?
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
Okay, ready?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Browns are lining up to punt. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The Steelers and this running back headed back out for a new series. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this 3rd quarter. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Kyle Duggar there on the coverage.
Here we go. Yellow, 22.
Tight end going in motion here.
Ready?
Another throw here on 2nd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down at the 30, right near that line of gain. 3rd down, 1 yard to go.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Gotta keep this one and go. And this defense is gonna win this wrap. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up. And he'll have this fair catch right along the 25. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Browns ball, working to carry this lead through to the end. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They'll go play action for Sanders. On the move, headed right. Big strike downfield to Coleman. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
That's good for a Browns 1st down.
On the give, here's Judkins. He's going to work it ahead for about 3. 2nd down coming up.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now
out of the gun, here's Sanders. Forced out to his right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Let's go now. Push the Eagles.
Throw here, 3rd down. Finds him over the middle. And this is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense to bring up 4th down. Field goal would have been 49 yards, Brock, but they want to go for this instead. They'll go. It's Sanders. Has his man caught by Odunze. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25. And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Judkins running between the tackles. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Okay, ready?
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the 1st sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns stretch it to a 2-score game in the 4th. It's a Roma Dudes a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. Cardi now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Browns push the lead up to 12.
35. Steelers 23.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Steelers offense headed out. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1.
Black, 95. Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Connects on the crosser. He dodged the tackle. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
The Steelers first down.
Ready, ready.
1st and 10.
Back now, pressure coming. Pressure coming, and he's taken down. The Browns got him. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
2nd and 16 at the 39-yard line.
Ready, set. Here we go, here we go. Yellow, 22. Ready, ready.
Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with a penalty.
Defense.
So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Set, cut. Red, 30, cut.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. 6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Go now.
To the air on 3rd and long. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again.
Taken down and sacked.
And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
Yellow, 43.
Desperation time here. On target to Moore. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line.
10 seconds.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's good for a Steelers 1st down. 1st and 10.
Pass play on 1st and 10. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Dose of the hurry up here.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd down, looking for options. Short pass brought in. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. A dose of the hurry up offense here.
A 7-yard gain. That's another Steelers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Flush down now to his left. He loses the football. And the Browns pick it up. And they're going to take possession of the football, but they're going to do it deep on their own side of the field.
There are so many fundamental details to play the quarterback position, especially in the pocket. But you get loose, you make a nice little run, you get in the open field, and have the fundamentals to tuck that ball away. QB does it, defender knocks it out. Huge turn of events.
The Steelers calling their 1st time out.
Brings up 2nd.
They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Another one for 4. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the 2nd one used by the defense in this half. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and they hit nothing. It free, incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And they're up against it. 4th down coming up. He's got this at the 27. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Steelers and wide receiver DK Metcalf set for another drive.
Come on,
They lost it in enemy territory their last time out. Never a spot you want to fumble. So I imagine, Brock, it's going to be two hands on the football as they return to the field. Looking quickly here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Throwing from the gun. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down. All right, this is going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning.
Carson Schlesinger on the coverage.
Dropping back to throw. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down.
On the set.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Set. Blue 30.
Desperation time here on 4th. Oh, he's going to run for it. He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Throwing this one back at the end zone. To the corner of the end zone, but incomplete. Oh, he made the catch, but didn't get down in bounds. 7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3. Now to throw. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Martin Emerson with the pick. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
That one is swatted away, incomplete, but there's a flag down in the secondary, and I think they're going to get somebody here for holding. He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. So this is going to be 2nd down and long following the holding flag. They'll run here following the penalty. And they'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Here we go, set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Dragon 60.
3rd and long for him here. And no luck there. That throw falls to the ground.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Come on, set. First ball 80. 7 Tigers, 7 Tigers.
Sanders going to throw on 4th. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
Here we go, set.
2nd down and 10.
He's going to throw again on 2nd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
It's a gain of 6. Makes
Here
it
we go.
3rd and 4.
To throw. And all right, it's a touchdown in the final moments. So win still very unlikely, but a sliver of hope now after that play. Cyber tacks on the point after. And the Steelers trim the deficit down to 5. 15 seconds left. Their only option is to get this kick back. And the Browns are on that one. So that should just about do it here. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They're going to pass it here. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he works this to the 38 before going down. And the whistles go off, so we got a timeout. 9 seconds left in the game. Here's that man again, Adunze. He has the first down for the Browns, and that should be enough to clinch them this victory. And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That's to Adunze again. And he's out of bounds, so that clock is going to stop Gronk, but it's not going to matter. They've got the first down. This game is over. So the Browns will take this win home with them. Well, everyone's been wondering, Brock, will this be the week? Is this going to be the week that the streak ends? Well, nope, chain another one on as the rest of the league keeps wondering, will these guys ever lose again?
Yeah, they're the team that everyone wants that shot at, right?
Yeah.
A chance to snap the streak, but then no one's been able to truly stand in front of. It's going to take a special type of performance, 60 minutes plus, from a special team to finally hand these guys an L.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a well-earned win for the Browns as we say so long from Pittsburgh.
Come on. Set. 70 Timberwolf. Ready. Set up. Let go. Set. Ready. Set. Ready, ready. Ready, ready. Here we go, shot! Ready! Ready! Let's go! Here we go, here we go! Go! Set! Ready! Down! Let go! Let's go now! Come on! Set! Set up! Ready, ready? Ready? Panther 60! Panther 60! Go!
one sideline. There's the head coach of the Browns. His guys have just the lone blemish on what otherwise has been a stellar start, 8-1, as they kick this one off. His counterpart on the Ravens side is John Harbaugh. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense taking the field for the first time, led by their quarterback, league MVP in 2019 and 2023, Lamar Jackson.
Some games, the quarterback can just go out there and just take what the defense gives them. They don't have to necessarily create a lot of opportunities for their teammates to go out and perform, and they can still come away with the win. I think today, though, he's going to be asked to carry a little bit more of a load, make some more plays happen, be a little bit more assertive. If he does that, this team's just going to continue to get better and better, and it's going to be a tough matchup.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's taken in. It's Tez Walker. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
From the gun, Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Now the first carry for King Henry. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Back to throw, Jackson. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
He was trying to get that to Tez Walker. And it's going to lead to 4th down. Jackson looking to throw. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down.
So the offense found themselves in a little bit of no man's land. They were too far for a field goal attempt, but too close to attempt a punt. So they decided to be aggressive early and go for it on 4th down. But it was the defense that turned them away with a huge stop to start this game.
The Cleveland offense set to take the field for the first time. They're led out by the son of the Hall of Famer. Out of Colorado, Deion's son, Shedeur Sanders.
So as he takes the field, Mike, he's coming off an incredibly productive game. And it's really the 4 touchdowns that stands out to us. But to him, all he could think about all week is eliminating the 2 interceptions. He told us, he said, I have to continue to be productive and have the positive plays, but at the same time, I've got to do a better job.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Jerome Ford, touchdown Cleveland. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. And he's been a real threat, not just with the arm, but the wheels as well. The NFL's leader amongst quarterbacks in terms of rushing touchdowns. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And this will be a short pickup to about the 30. Michigan man Mason Graham in there on the stop.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll go again here with Henry. And he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Ravens bring their punt team out. This brought in out past the 20. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. The Browns offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive, so try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
A big play there on 2nd down, but we do have a flag on the field. And that's in an area where usually this play gets erased. That's on the former All-Pro, Jack Conklin. From the shotgun, it's Sanders. That's complete to the TCU man, Quentin Johnston. 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 6. It's 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Sanders. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. It's a pickup of 12. 1st down, Cleveland. On the ground, they'll go with Rashad White, the back out of Arizona State. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25.
27 more yards.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Swing this one out to White.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
And he's in! Rashad White, touchdown Browns.
That's a heck of a run right there, and I can't tell you, Mike, how many running backs coaches I've heard over the years say, your responsibility with the ball is to make the first guy miss. We can't block everybody on the field. That's the role of a good running back, and you see it here. All it takes is one missed tackle to get this guy in space, and he's able to do the rest with his legs and take it all the way.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line, and that's where the offense will take over. John Harbaugh there, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Ravens, as his guys get ready for their next possession. And nothing has come from these first 2 drives. Got a turnover on downs, followed by a punt last time they had it. On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he did not want to go down. Good running, manages to gain 5. From 29, here's 2nd and 5. So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. 14-0 is our score. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins. They've got it looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
Alpha, sit hot.
Jackson going to keep it himself. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he takes it to the 35.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good runner. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. In motion comes Walker. Off the play fake, Jackson. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. So, a pair of first downs moves him out to the 47-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. A give right up the middle to Henry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
At their 48-yard line.
On play action, here's Jackson. That'll be taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. That is incomplete. Throw took him out of bounds, and it will be 3rd down.
9 yards to go.
Throwing Jackson. He'll swing this out to Patterson. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
That's going to hit and continue out of bounds just inside the 20-yard line.
At their own 18.
The Browns offense and Shedeur Sanders getting set for their next possession. He's building a case for the MVP. He is the leader in the NFL in touchdown passes as we move into the back half of the season. He'll get that to Quinshon Judkins. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down. As Shedeur on 1st down. That one complete to Johnston. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd.
Off the play fake, here's Sanders. That's taken in. Keon Coleman. The tackle is going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
19 yards.
First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a 1st down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right 3rd. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Sanders now off the bootleg. Complete, he finds Brian Thomas. And he's in. What a drive. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Cleveland. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to to start this drive.
27-yard line.
So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. And he'll take this forward for a couple. It'll be second down.
Ronnie Hickman on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7 at the 30-yard line.
Play action now. Jackson. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
Third down and 7.
Now, Jackson. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Gain of 37.
First and 10.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard
Jackson.
line.
That's caught. Derrick Henry. He'll get it inside the 20. And he'll be taken down. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10.
First down.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And the Ravens are going to have first and goal. He's taken down at the 7. A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up first and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the plane, but a real solid gain on first and goal. Second down. Jackson. He's got his big tight end. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. That his second TD catch of the season. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Ravens get back in it. It is 21-7.
Ravens 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. The Browns offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. First and 10. The drive starts with a carry by 4. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. So, from the 36, it is first and 10. Out of the gun, it's Sanders. They're going to work this down inside the 45. First time they've worked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down. Sanders getting his guys to the line.
First down, Browns.
He'll drop to throw. This one taken in by Odunze. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. A short run that is caught by Fanning. Now we get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime.
Come on.
Sanders on third down. He gets this one complete to Johnston. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9. To throw again is Sanders. And he will give himself up at the end of that one. Come to the line now on second and 2.
Second and 2 at the Ravens 18-yard line.
He'll get up and clock it here, and they're set up to possibly get 3 before the break. Hardy's kick is good. And the Browns going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late
in the first half. All right, Mike, thanks very much. As this Sunday's action is coming to a close, big day of football we had today. Here we go. Our tour around the NFL starts now. At Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, the Colts at home to take on the New England Patriots. And this is Jaheim Bell. He's going to find an opening down the field and pull this one in. A 55-yard touchdown. The Pats get the victory here. They win it by 10. From there, Kansas City, here we come. Let's check in on the Chiefs as they host the Jacksonville Jaguars. And this is Bashal Tutin. The team got into the red zone. He gets into the end zone. A 10-yard touchdown run. The Jags come away with a victory. They win by 6. Lastly, let's go out to Santa Clara. The 49ers taking on the Tennessee Titans. And it's Cam Ward. A 14-yard touchdown pass. The Titans get the victory here in a battle of two teams with Super Bowl aspirations. And here's a look at the rest of the action that's going on, the risers and the fallers around the NFL here in Week 10. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. A safe kick taken at the 5. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Browns offense and Shedeur Sanders getting set for their next possession. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his season total. You get a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes to this point this season. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
Ready, set.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. On play action, Shedeur. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down. Now a handoff to Ford. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. One hits at the 3, but goes in the wrong direction for the punter. It turns out to be a touchdown. John Harbaugh there, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Ravens, as his guys get ready for their next possession. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. In motion comes Walker. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. A pass right side going to be taken in by Walker. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 22-yard line.
To throw is Jackson. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down.
And 8 yards to go.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He's going to air this one out. Oh, not a good throw there. That's across his body. It's intercepted. Picked up by the safety, Kyle Duggar.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
He's got room past the 35. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Sanders. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. One of the Ravens has it. One of those exciting moments in a football game. There is a turnover and a fumble, and all of a sudden the guys who were on defense, they're starting to think like offensive players, Greg. They really wanted to take that back the other way.
And I think for that offense, they're fortunate that didn't lead to a touchdown, because for a minute, I thought the defender was going to take it all the way back. But either way, winds up with a pretty nice return, and his offense is in great position.
That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
From the gun, Jackson. That's caught by Walker. And he's going to have the 1st down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
And the Baltimore 1st down.
Go.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
And the pistol, Jackson ready. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal.
At the Browns 7-yard line.
On play action, here's Jackson. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Ravens. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. An extra point attempt to follow. He knocks it through. And the Ravens back within 10. It's now 24-14. Now after that last play, we have an injured Raven. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Browns offense and Jerome Ford getting set to take over once more. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the 3rd quarter.
Let's go now.
Drive starts with a run by Judkins. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. From the 33, here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Sanders. That's to the left side, taken in by Coleman. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They go play action now with Sanders. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete. 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Play action. It's Sanders. That's caught left side by Odunze. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Browns.
Again, it's Sanders. To the perimeter, he got Odunze on the out.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 18.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Up the middle goes Judkins here. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Shador. That's taken in by Thomas. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. 1st and goal coming up.
That's good for a Browns first down.
Sanders will throw it. This one caught just past the pylon. Gunner held. Touchdown, Browns. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Ravens 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Ravens take over.
The Ravens offense ready to get back at it. They'll do so with 1st and 10.
Hey, middle. Watch out.
Pistol formation with Jackson. Oh, what a throw. Swinging it across his body and complete. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10.
They'll send a tight end in motion right. Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 48-yard line.
Jackson now on 2nd down. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now Lamar gonna hang on to it. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
Here we go.
They'll open this drive on the ground with 4. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Give them 14 on that play. 1 play, 1 first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
1st and 10. Here comes 4. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Again, it's 4. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll run once more with 4. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
A loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 28-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. That is not right side. That's Famine. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
3rd and 3.
3rd down, 3 to go. They'll They'll try to run for it. Here's White. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
That's another Browns first down.
Now, Sanders. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down. Now it's Sanders. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to third and goal.
It's now third and goal.
Here's Sanders to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. So the key to this play is when you're going to play pass coverage and you're going to drop in depth, you have to understand if the quarterback drops the ball off short, you need to rally tackle. You need to limit the run after the catch. Don't let that receiver pick up the first down. That's exactly what this defense was able to do in this situation. Tackle them short of the chains, force the turnover on downs.
On the ground, here comes Patterson. And that is really well read defensively. They get him down back at the 9-yard line.
Brings up third and 3.
Third and short, Jackson. He'll swing this out to Patterson. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10. They'll run here with Patterson. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back and they get him down for no gain. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
Go.
On the handoff, it's Henry. And he's fouled up after a gain of a yard. Third down and 9.
A gain of 1 brings up third down and 9.
Here is Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Baltimore first down.
13.
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Second down, Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. A couple of third down conversions already on this drive. This one tougher. This is third and 10. Walker brought in motion. On third down, Jackson. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is first and goal. A short game down to the 7. Now here's second and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. Heels, and this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. We do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. The extra point is up and through. And the Ravens are able to cut the deficit to 10. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
On the ground, this is White. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not, but things are pretty much spoken for.
Second and 9.
Ready, ready.
They'll go again with White. And they'll take this down inside the 35. First and 10.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play.
Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So it's a win for the visiting Cleveland Browns. And it is a season sweep for them. They defeat their division rivals for the second time this year. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Baltimore, we wish you a terrific night.